I first want to introduce myself. My name's Heidi. You may recognize me, know
Yeah, of
me.
course.
I'm here on behalf of our Addison Sunshine chapter with The Cure Starts Now. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Dasgupta.
Thank you.
We are super excited to talk to you today about your simulation as a novel therapeutic target grant.
Okay.
But before we get started and hear more about that, I wanted to let you know that on behalf of the DIPG DMG Collaborative, we are pleased to award you $100,000 for this particular grant.
Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It means a lot for the project. It means a lot for the patients, really. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are so very welcome. I also want to introduce Lisa Hill for her to chat with you.
Okay.
Hi,
That
Dr.
is,
D'Souza. It's so good to see you again. I just wanted to say congratulations on the grant and to keep up your amazing research and in the hope that we can find better treatments and ultimately a home run cure. I appreciate all your hard work and continued efforts.
thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. And we have come to know each other
Yeah.
better through our meetings and all for the last several years. And this is like Keith who made this possible, that in the meeting that we get to meet people like you, the parents. Yeah, I mean, so there are, about like 13 projects in the lab that, I oversee, and there are about 6 or 7 are, DIPG projects. And these are really the projects that are really closest to my heart. Yeah.
And it is exciting. I mean, obviously, the work that you're doing with this project in particular, I think, has gone through a couple permutations of work that we've funded in the past with it. It's nice to see it taking that next step and really trying to
Yes.
build upon it. And I know you and I have talked a lot about these trials and trying to get it to that next step with it. And so it's nice to get to this point and to be able to award that grant as well. So I would also offer my congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
know we want to learn a little bit more about this, but I want to introduce Rachel first to offer her congratulations with it, and then I'd like to talk a little bit about the grant, if that's all right,
Sure.
the
Absolutely.
project.
Hello, Dr. Dasgupta. My name is Rachel. I'm the Research Support Coordinator at The Cure Starts Now. And congratulations on your grant. We're very excited to
Thank you.
see where your research will lead and what new questions or answers your research will unveil. So again, congratulations on your grant titled Simulation as a Novel Therapeutic Target in DIPG. And just one question for you. How did this successive grant build on what you have discovered in previous awards, and what new questions are you now able to ask that weren't possible before?
So Keith knows it best how it got started. So this was 2 years ago when I was at Cincinnati, and I clearly remember that we tested a drug that was it's now it's not FDA approved, but it's in clinical trial. We got a hint from reading another paper on neuroblastoma that we need to test this drug in DIPGs. And once we tested it and it worked in vitro, we didn't have money to do the mouse work. And I just straight up approached Keith that hey, this is something is working, and we need some support here. Keith was just open to the whole idea, and he said, okay, let's see, write a summary of the results on your project, and let's see what we can do. And that's how it got started, really. And so it was Keith somehow magically managed to, get the resources for us to get started. And that's how it started 1 year ago. And we used that money to pay for personnel and buy this drug. The drug is kind of still expensive. And that's how the project got started. And then we moved to Emory. And then we started building on the project. And so what happened was that when we were working on the project, I got a email from somebody in Australia, I think David Ziegler's group, that they're also working on the project. I mean, not as extensively as we are, but they are getting the same results on the IPG. So it was really comforting and reassuring to know that, the two labs are converging on the same results, actually. And then because of that, I think it gives a lot of confidence to take the project to the new level. And the new level is this molecule, this drug that we first started using, it was showing effect, but it was not crossing the blood-brain barrier very much. Okay. And so now we are going all out to make sure how can we push the drug beyond to the brain and the tumor. And so we are doing focal ultrasound experiments in mice. And our initial data shows, actually the data is not in the grant, but we just got the data back about a week ago. We did a pharmacokinetic study in mice where we treated the animals with this drug with or without the focal ultrasound to see if the focal ultrasound pushes more drug to the brain. And there is actually more than 10 times more drug in the brain with the focal ultrasound. It is not with the tumors. We don't know the therapy yet, but we pushed about 10 times more drug to the brain now. So we are really excited about it. So the molecule is still large. And so we'll see with this 10 times extra excess drug in the brain and in the tumor, how will it actually translate to therapy in our preclinical system. We also found another small molecule that works in the same pathway that is actually a little smaller, and it's actually crossing the brain a little better already. And so we have now 2 molecules now to deal with. And the small molecule, both molecules are now, I think, going to the brain, and we are really excited. We're going to test it on multiple cell lines in our preclinical model. And we're excited to share the results in our next meeting, actually.
Well, and it's pretty neat because this started out obviously as a neuroblastoma connection and then moving its way into DIPG connection, which calls into the whole idea that a lot of these tumors can kind of learn from each other in many ways and build upon it. And we're also excited about the collaboration. I didn't even know about the Australian connection to it. And that certainly is wonderful as well. But we're glad to support it. And certainly excited to see what happens with the study from here.
Yeah, Keith, it was, I can't thank you enough. I mean, I couldn't approach anybody the way I approached you because it was really an orphan project and with no support,
Well,
right?
it's a team, and it's a team effort. I mean, this is the collaborative. That's what this is designed to be. It's effectively 86 chapters and foundations that come together to make it easy for our researchers to get funding and to really be able to pursue those ideas that we label often as 2 a.m. ideas, the ideas that keep us up at night that we want to fund and no one else will jump in on. So it's kind of the idea.
Absolutely. And, one more thing I would like to add is that, what we recently found, I think we mentioned in the grant, is that because of some molecular connections between DIPGs and a subset of medulloblastomas and ATRTs, this inhibitor is actually working in vitro for a subset group 3 medulloblastomas, which are more untreatable almost, and ATRTs. So I have now a collaboration with Andy Chan and Andy Wong and Toby McDonald here. And so the 3 labs are now together working on this project, right, to see the effect of the drug on both DIPGs and group 3 medullos and ATRTs.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it's all about. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you. Thank you very much.